Mutt TV, episode 10. No, what episode is it?
10.
10.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know it's late. This is Mail Monday, Mail Wednesday.
Afternoon.
We got a couple of special guests here.
Baloo Scow in the house, ladies and gentlemen. And we also got this little guy whose name is Splinter. Splinter came from the shelter in Shafter today. You can see he has no fur, and he's suffering from demodectic mange, but he wanted to be on the broadcast this evening to share the love with you guys.
Share the hope.
Share the hope, yeah. He's coming out of his shell, and he's getting better. So this is our Splinty. Say hi, Splinter. We're just going to let him relax and do his thing. He doesn't really need to participate
Let's jump
too
into
much.
a couple of these real quick.
Jumping into some of y'all's gifts. Chelsea Alexander sends. Ooh, this is stuff from my back. Deep blue. I appreciate it, by the way. My back is doing not too bad. I don't know if we can see that. Can we go scar on this? Here we go. So I'm healing up quite well. That was completely inappropriate. But yeah, thank you. Appreciate it much, Chelsea. What else we got in there? You can probably start to open that puppy. I think we got essential oils, other stuff to help me out in my rehab. Citrus lemon, put in my little evaporator thing.
This is exciting. This is from Miss Swisher.
Shakaya's
class.
Miss Swisher Sakaya's class.
Westmore Oaks Elementary.
All right, this came from elementary school. Exciting.
Look at that.
Look at this, Splinty. Baloo.
It's a package within a package.
Check it out, guys. That's awesome.
And we got a bunch of, looks like letters inside here and pictures, which are fantastic.
Look at this. It says, "We love Marley's Mutts." Very cool. The kiddos doing drawings and artwork. Look how the dogs are even into it.
I'll show you a couple.
Baloo and Maggie are into it. Yeah, Baloo, check that out, buddy. Check it out, Mags. I know.
Look, we got a panda.
All right, very cool. We got a panda who's recently, you guys know Panda Pup is down there with Christy Hackett and is on her way to New York. She's our little hydrocephalus pup. She's doing excellent. We owe you guys an update, by the way.
Okay. Let's get to this big guy real quick. This thing's giant. Where's it from? Miss Kelly? Does that say Miss Kelly?
It does, something like that. Oh, wow, a bunch of blankies. A bunch of hand-knitted blankies. Check this out. Purple, this one's yours, Chris. Your favorite color.
Miss Kelly, four-legged blankets.
Keep you
Shout
warm.
out.
Keep you warm. And this one goes for our little Splinter.
Oh, it's purple. That's fantastic.
I told you it was. Little Splinty likes his blanket. There you go, Splint. Oh, we got camo blankets. Check that out. That's very cool. Very, very cool indeed.
Thank you very much.
So what else is going on? What kind of stuff are we going to cover on this Mail Monday? I'm trying to bang this one out, you guys, and be efficient with our time.
I would like to bring up a very, very good subject. For how do we bring this up? For our friends out at UC Davis.
Oh, at the UC. They had a very unfortunate shooting at UC Davis at the school, and the student, Whitney Engler, was a student at UC Davis Veterinary School of Veterinary Medicine. UC Davis is kind of the Harvard of veterinary medicine. We do a lot of work with them. All of our broken jaw dogs have been through there. So Xena and Lou Reed and also Jaws, who we renamed Davis. So a lot of our friends up there, including our pal Diana Donkles, were really affected by this loss. And we wanted to send a shout out and send our love to the school, let them know that we're thinking about them. You know, they've been there for us in some pretty down times. When these dogs come in, oftentimes we don't know where we're going to go, what we're going to do. So when they step up to the plate to help us, it really helps us out. And we wanted to reciprocate the appreciation by giving Whitney some love and honoring her memory. One of the coolest things that happened about that experience, well, there was nothing cool about it, but after the incident, her dog got out, and the entire community mobilized around trying to find her dog. And this local dentist took his elliptical bike. This is a motion elliptical, not a stationary, and kind of expanded his normal trek while he was out exercising. And he just started calling for the dog, and by the grace of whomever, the dog showed up. And so 48 hours later, and the dog was even not very good with men. So the fact that the dog just appeared and came to him, and then he flagged down a vehicle that had a cell phone so that they could make a call into town, and they got the dog back. The dog's name is Rosie, which is just really a really cool, uplifting story. So it's really a shame what happened to her. She was only 27 years old, and she was only 3 months away from graduating. But we got a lot of love for our friends up there, and we wanted to just make sure we articulated that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was Chris's idea. I wasn't sure if we should do something, but Chris was adamant about it, so we did, and I think it was for sure the right decision.
So on a lighter note, I have a couple questions.
Yes, sir.
Gail from Arizona asks, what is Maggie's story?
What is Maggie's story? Mags, Baloo! Maggie came from Eldad, our friend Eldad Hagar at Hope for Paws, and she was a feral dog in Long Beach living with another little dog named Charlie, and they basically took 40 people, created a human fence around this lot, and once and for all finally trapped Maggie with a snare pole. She was pretty traumatized from the entire experience, and she's taken a lot of rehabilitation since to get up and running. She's been through a lot of ups, a lot of downs. She was even adopted and then ended up back at the shelter. Just a very dramatic life history for her. And now she's comfortable up here with Baloo, just being Maggie. She fits in here like nothing else. She still looks at us kind of funny. She's still a feral dog at heart. She doesn't really act like it, but there are times where she's still, she'll get skittish, and she's shy of new people, that's for sure. It takes her a long time to get comfortable with people. So that's Maggie's story, yeah, in a nutshell.
Okay. Really quick, Kathy sent us a bunch of good questions. She came up with it. Well, she allowed me to come up with this game. It's called that we're gonna play at the end of this. It's called This or That.
This is like our
This or that.
segue into Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Okay. So the first one is Coke or Pepsi.
I don't drink soft drinks, man, but I gotta go Coke.
Pepsi. Sorry.
So that's fine.
Okay. iPhone or
Agree to disagree.
iPhone
all day long.
or
Come
Android.
On. These are dumb questions.
Android.
iPhone all day long. You go Android, but you have an iPhone.
Yeah, it's
in a perfect world. You have an Android.
Yeah, I do like the 6. The 6 is way better. Androids just tend to have been more smart, as I call it.
Yeah,
They're
Chris is smarter than me when it comes to electronics. That's for sure. So.
Cold or hot?
What?
Just weather. Anything.
Ladies.
Weather. You like
water.
Cold weather?
Man, that's a tough one. I like the.
It's not tough for me. Either one. I love them both.
That's not answering. It's one or the other.
No, I can choose both. I love the snow, and I love running in the
cold
heat.
or hot.
Yeah.
One or the other. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, man. I'm a Viking. I'm Danish, so I gotta go cold. I like extreme cold over like sweltering heat any day, especially it wears you down here in Bakersfield. Kern County is so obnoxiously hot. You just
okay. Thunder or lightning?
I like lightning. Lightning. I dig thunder though too.
Yeah, I love them both.
Love them both a lot. That's why it's a tough. That's why it's a tough game because you gotta narrow it down. It's one or the other.
If I had one or the other, thunder.
Favorite? I'll switch up the game a little bit. Favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
All of them.
Donatello. You can't say all of them.
I've had a horrible experience with trying to memorize their names.
Leonardo, Donatello. That's not
yeah, but I don't. Anyway, the last one is TV or movies?
Movies.
Movies.
all day long movies.
Okay.
Although I did just get done watching House of Cards, courtesy of Fiona Keller, and yeah, it's a phenomenal series. Just phenomenal. Blew my mind. Kevin Spacey, what a baller.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have. If you didn't get to your questions, hopefully we will next week.
And our little Splinty.
And as always, I'll have links for you for everything that we talked about on this episode. And if you want to email me more questions, you can do so at chris.sanchez@marleysmutts.com.
Propecia and what's the balding stuff called? Rogaine for our little boy can be mailed to, I don't know our P.O. box off the top of my head.
I'll have that in the description below.
Yeah, little boy. So our little boy's going to be doing great. I know he looks terrible now. He's even got ticks under all of his armpits, which I know you can see there. Ticks under this armpit. We spent a long time picking him off, but he's those are all ticks. Those are all dead ticks. He's had a really tough life so far, but he's things are turning around for him. He just wants to go back to bed. So thank you guys for
joining us. Have a pleasant evening and a good week.
Yeah.
I'm Christopher Michael Sanchez.
Zachary Mead Scout. Adios, guys.
When you took my rights, yeah, yeah.